See, look at that timing. She knows what's up. Hey, folks, I'm CPC Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Rickstress. Hello, Tempest. Hello, Lurkers. I hope we're all doing well. I'm just gonna get into it because, man, it's Final Fantasy VII. This game's great. So, naturally, as soon as I finished streaming yesterday, I'm like, I'm gonna go and get Matra Magic. The first fight was against the custom sweeper. The first thing they do is to use Matra Magic. So I have that now. I'm not going to use it. I'm going over here. This is calm. Everyone's waiting at the end. Let's go, Cloud. Get over here. I'm not a fan of enemy skill in general in this game. It just... I don't know. Doesn't really work all that much. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis at the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you call us war buddies. We trusted each other. Until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. You make a good point, Tempest. I just never really used it much. I just used green material, you know? Oh, it sure is raining hard. Hey, how you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. Never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. Can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You gonna brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you died with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Matra reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning, producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Matra reactor at Nibelheim. Todd! It sure is CPC Strim! Look, it's me! Hello, I'm hiding down here. I don't want to get in the way of the gameplay. Nibelheim. That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. I'm gonna do my best. Thanks, Sephiroth. I'm helping. That's what I'm doing. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Hello, also, so yeah, Tot and Wolf and Insomnia Aaron. Hope we're all doing good. I was mesmerized by the way he fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know, because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father. I always imagine that being like the Iori laugh from King of Fighters. Oh, does it matter? Alright, let's go. You keep wandering around here, you just get in trouble. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do? Shall we practice? Oh, you mean practice my pose? Do members of Soldier have to worry about what others think? How did it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in Soldier. Sorry, this guy and Cloud are gonna sound kind of similar. I only have a limited range. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova, a damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. Childhood friends reunite! I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. Maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. Now, if I remember, there is a thing that you can... All we need is one lookout. So you others, get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Now, which house is it? This house? Not that house. This house. This house. Cloud? Did you go in my house? Yeah. This is setting up something for way later in the game. Don't worry about it. We get something cool for doing this. There's also something creepy that I don't want to do. I'm going to try not to do it. I don't know if the game makes me do it. Cloud? Did you go into my room? Did you play my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. How did this go? I remember. Right, that's it. That's what you need to do. Okay. There's the option to go into Tifa's panty drawer and put it on. And she's like, Cloud, what the hell? And you can play it off like a joke, but he does it. Like, incidentally, I have been informed that I can't keep the dress on. Like, after I leave Wall Market, I just can't. And apparently some people think this is the greatest game ever. More fool them, I guess. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. I've hired a guide to the Matra reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Yeah, Tempest, that's... I didn't know if the game forced you to do it, like, when you went into the room. But, like, no, that's creepy and weird. Don't do that. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens, trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. So happens, I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mrs. Sephiroth, please let me take a picture from a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? You 2 scrubs can stay over there. You're nobody important. Hell yeah. Great. Thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A Matra reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Gets harder from here. Follow me. The bridge. Cloud's reaction always got me on that one. He just stands there like, hi. What? And then there it goes. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. May sound cruel, but we've got no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. That is stone cold, Sephiroth. That guy probably wasn't important. Didn't even have a name. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. Must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Oh, Todd, for sure. Like, this... I'm being a little facetious because I know, but like, no, this game's really good at... Oh, that's why he said that, right? And I love when games get to do that. Like, you replay it a second time, or more beyond that, and you're just like, oh. The sense-making, right? And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. So beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You weren't a soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic. Or so they say. Magic. Mysterious power. Can I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Incorporated. An experienced man, assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. And it's more something that I can talk about later in terms of the character story pacing and character development, that way around. But there are a lot of things that I really like about this game in terms of the resolutions to people's stories. Or the lack of resolution to certain people's stories. It's really good. We finally made it. Sure took the long way though. Tifa, you wait here. Going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. So one of the reasons that I really like Final Fantasy VI, particularly Kefka, the main villain, is you lose. You lose in Final Fantasy VI. Kefka destroys the world. He does that. And that abruptly ends several story arcs. And there are several other character moments like this, where like Realm never finds her father. He's right there. Realm never finds her father. Does Celes get revenge? No. Probably? And like, I don't know. I think that's great, because like, yeah, sometimes chance and anarchy, right? Sometimes that's what happens. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Oh, I see, Hojo. Doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it is working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it is further condensed? Oh yeah! It becomes materia! Right. Normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. And I'm trying Sephiroth. Let me click the button. Oh, I had to talk to him. Okay. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth? No. Was I created this way too? Am I the same as these monsters? You saw it? All of them were humans. Human? No way! Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. She's not like other girls! But not like this. Oh, there you go. See, Animal Crossing was in that container. It always struck me as kind of weird that you never fought that thing. I mean, they don't really need to establish Sephiroth as this powerhouse at this point. But I feel like at the very least, you know, here's just this monster and you have to go fight him. He's not like the other monsters created by Shinra. He has to use a bottle and a half of lavender shampoo every day. Much as I enjoy being there with you and having the bubble on so I can talk during stream too. I love it when you do close-up mic bits. Oh yeah, the little sidebar thing. I like that. Oh, you do fight them in the remake and the one with Zack in it. Who's that guy? Yeah, Shinra. The more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought that the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? I'm going to save because that's half an hour of talking. And, yeah. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Question, why didn't we stay there? I mean, I know what the gameplay reason is why we didn't stay in the mansion. But surely Shinra would be like... Actually, nah, there's a point. Shinra's probably gonna go, hey, we're not... Stay in the cheap place. Nah, surely they'd put us up here. They owned the building. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played this game, I didn't have these help icons on. This one caught me out a little bit. A secret door. It is also this scene that is on the back of the booklet for Final Fantasy VII, where it talks about the required accessory for the PlayStation, the memory card. We dare you to try beating this game without one. And it cuts to this scene on the back of the book. Anyway. Apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gass named that organism Genova. This year, this month, this day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Genova project approved. The use of Macro Reactor 1 approved for use. Oh, it's one of those open secrets. Shinra definitely doesn't own it. Wink! I getcha. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project? Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gas, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? I have never found a consistently, that's the word, consistently correct sounding voice for Sephiroth. Because if you look at him in the anime and Smash Brothers, his voice is kind of down here, and he's a lot more buttery than this. But it's like, oh, was Sephiroth this? Like, nah, come on, let me be alone. And I never really knew what he would sound like. He just... I don't know. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something. And not once did the lights in the basement go out. I'm in the way, but irashaimase, everybody! Zek is rating with a party of 6. Thank you for coming on in. We are loved and valid, hell yeah! What were you playing? Dragon Sword Awakening. Is that the booby one? My Facebook feed recently was like, hey, guess what's getting ported to consoles? It's Dragon something or other. And it's like, oh man, Senran and Kagura, but dragons. Exposed on stream. Well, thank you for bringing everyone in, Zach. Oh, hey, Sleepy. I'm Cass. I don't mind pronouns so much. Just be nice about them. We're playing Final Fantasy VII lately because I haven't played it for a while, and I really want to play Final Fantasy VII. So, we're just about to get to like the cool aura bit, so stick around for that. Or if you need to do the post-stream self-care, I understand that too. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, and then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked the journey appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. Thing you sent Zach's way, former Korean FTP gotcha, got screwed over, only paid the devs. Okay. Okay. Well, I am going to write it down. And now I will look at it later. That is absolutely not the game that was recommended to me. Was it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to look at that later. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. Yeah, no worries. 1 AM is good time for sleeping. Go get your sleep. Thank you once again for bringing everybody over. And we will catch up soon. Tell Heartache to play more World of Horror, parentheses, while I am there, yeah? What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, the leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he? Sephiroth! Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. That's a really good piece of storytelling with the music, by the way. The fact that everything slowly faded out and then faded back in again as Sephiroth just became possessed with this cursed knowledge. Hell yeah! Yeah, Matsu's a genius. And like, if you look at a lot of his interviews, he's just like, "Mate, I don't know, I just slapped it together." The Crystal Prelude is, I had 10 minutes on my lunch break. I just banged it out. Like, okay. Hey, it's you! You're still sane, right? Get over here and help me. Oh, not that guy! He was my favorite guy! I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Oh, look, it's the scene! Everyone likes that scene. Oh, I had... Hands up. Who had that as their wallpaper? I had that as my wallpaper. And then it was one of his win poses in Smash. I was like, of course that's one of his win poses in Smash. How could it not be? I'm with you. It's interesting, a lot of what is essentially pantomime storytelling they have to do. Because they can't have, like, look at these Lego people, right? They have to have them throw their arms up and gesticulate wildly a lot of the time, because they can't fully animate them in the way that we can now. But that's what makes it endearing. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako, Reactor, Shinra. I hate them all! We have seen this scene previously, you may recall. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. I have a little Aerith statue on my stuff shelf. She's next to Fran and Reaper and Seek, the bass player from a Visual K band I like. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. That particular character is always a tricky one for me, because I had always pronounced it Yuffie. The double consonant shortens the vowel. But pretty consistently, everyone pronounces it Yuffie. And that's really weird to me. That said, I'm the only person who I know who pronounces Keistus like that. So I'm right. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. The superior. But your excuse is Kingdom Hearts, where she's Yuffie and she's Aerith. So Aerith is what it is supposed to be. I believe it's just that the TH sound doesn't really exist in Japanese. She was named Eris in this version of the game, and the one that I have on my disc. So there you go. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. Those worthless creatures are stealing the planet from Mother. Now I'm here with you, so don't worry. That's where the video for something to think about came from on my channel. Kind of hard to see, but the nameplate on Genova's head is like copyright Square Enix. The little booklet in your copy of F7 appears with the error, so the game default is wrong. And the tension is gone. Hang on. Thankfully, the shame pile, it's only over there. Rickstress wasn't here, right? But I can tell you right now, she's like, oh, he's looking over there at the pile, isn't he? He knows exactly where the game is on the pile, and he's going to go and get it from the pile. Right. Some nice person, that's definitely my handwriting, has written circle square XX in the front of this booklet. Wow. Now see, mine says Eris. Eris Gainsborough. Job, flower merchant, age 22, weapon rod, height 163 centimeters, birthday February 2nd. Yeah. Oh, there you go. My sadness. What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I'll say this for the game as well. This is really good visual design because blue is generally a calming color and it's a cool color. It's not particularly scary. That's why I can think of exactly 2 video games that are horror games that have a blue aesthetic to them. But this is still like cramped and tense and like, oh, flashing light warning. By the way, Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. As I have the manual, does it have a tip hotline number in the back? If so, can I take a photo and send it to you in Discord? Sephiroth. Empirical Woodland. Wow, that's a reach. You know it's going to be a sex line. Anytime there's a phone number that's like that, it's going to be... You're going to call it up and it's just going to be sex. Here's a walkthrough for how to escape from the Scorpion boss. I've got customer service numbers. Power line for game help. Is that the one you want? I can send you that. There you go. Put that there before I forget. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. And I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Well, why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Oh, damn, none of this makes sense. I'm going, gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud. Let's get a move on. Right. Yo, come on, let's go. Empirical, you go wash your mouth out with soap. Leave. Frankie's Discord doesn't know about game hint hotlines, please. I'll cry. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancient Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. Damn. Received a Mega Elixir. That's one of my favorite bits of the game. How do you get it? You just get annoyed to the point you can't collect it and just boot it. Cloud, take this. PHS was the name of a class that I had to take in high school. PHSE, that's the one where it was, that's where sex ed happened. That's where financing happened. PHS, personal health and social education is what it was. So, sex ed or health class, depending on where you are. They did a little bit about nutrition, how to open a bank account, how to write a check, that sort of thing. PHS will put us in constant contact with each other. Wow, Nanaki, you sounded a lot like me. He sure did. Yeah, but like, not a lot of it was useful. Sleep. I can write a check. Do you know how many times I've written a check? Like, once? I bought a Dreamcast with it. It was £12. Is it in here? Marco Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Don't you think so? Yeah. Yeah, sure, I'm right. You think so, don't you? Well, see, this is why I specify, locked, can't open it. I don't believe you can ever open this. It's not like it was the practical, although that was the joke. One of the guys in the class was like, hey miss, where do we get to the practical? At which point our German teacher came in, and she was very much, you will meet me after class if you wish for the practical. And, didn't happen. It's more like, hey, here's what the bits are. That's what those are and why you can't stop staring at them. Oh. This is the materia store. Do you have anything new? Oh, hell yeah! I don't think I need either of those, but I want them. But also, yes, Sleepy, there was a heavy amount of... Well, just don't! You are at the point where you are going to want to harder than any other point in your life. And also have the physical capacity to do it more than any... Don't! Okay. Seems there's this group called Avalanche running around. But I guess Soldier finally wiped them out. So this is going to make things sound a lot worse than my upbringing actually was. So, my nan fostered at-risk kids. I kinda grew up around drugs. And it was explained to me, if you see any of these, the little circly one, the little paper tabs that look like stamps, the needle long thin ones with the pointy bit, do not touch, do tell. And okay. Question, empirical, am I supposed to have manipulate at this point? I feel like I'm supposed to have manipulate at this point. Because isn't this when I go and find a Zemzalet and I get the only good spell? I don't remember. Oh, it's these boys! Look at these boys! I love them! Devil Rise! Mind Blow! Damn, I'm sorry, Cloud. I could have been more useful than that. Sure could. I should probably put you in the front row. Because apparently now you don't have a long-range weapon anymore, so let's move you over there. Really? Golden Saucer? Huh, how about that? But yeah, it always just struck me that it's like, oh, the key item in this game is a class that I have to take, where it is all the squishy content and more. Also, oh! You know what? That makes a lot of sense. In and out of canon. Although realistically, if you think about it, right, PHS is, well, it's a mobile phone. I would have thought of it as a filofax. Because my parents gave me one of those. Now, is it? Yeah, it's you. Alright. Moo is a not very useful enemy. It teaches an enemy skill. And you don't need it unless you want to get another enemy skill, which is also quite useless. And now we wait. Did you steal something? What a silly spell. Anyway, hit that one. You know what? I'll bet you it's not gonna do the thing until its hit points are low enough, is it? Dang. Alright, everyone get cured. Heck! God, that'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? If I died to these little scrub lords. You know what? I don't need them. I'll do it later. There you go. Useful. Worth it. Absolutely worth doing. Do I want to go back to town and buy another one? No. Right. This is the part of the game where a young CPC gamer soft-locked himself and had to begin the game again. You'll notice we are an hour into our third stream of this. Yeah, I was mad. And I'm gonna finish this fight, and I'll show you why. You know what? Matra Magic. There you go. Tempest said it'd be a good idea. Tempest was right. So, if you go over here to this little marshland over here, look at that! Look at that big damn thing. Look at it. I always have nightmares that it's going to come out of the marsh and come get me. But like, look, if you stand in the marsh, it knows where you are, and it just beelines towards you, and you have to fight it if you get to it. That, I think, is how I managed to do it. You can outrun this if you are lucky. Or, if you abuse the save load system, because when you reload the game, it defaults its position like elsewhere in the marsh. And I did it. When I was younger, I made it across, and I ran all the way across the marsh. And then, the game refused to let me, go to the next scene. It just wouldn't do it. I'm like, oh. Oh. I guess I have to restart the entire game again. And I did. Alright, anyway. Let's not do that. Let's instead do what I'm supposed to do. And go over here. And fight this building! Okay, maybe not. I've told the story of our awkward, first introduction to, when we did sex ed in high school. That was during, PHSE. The form tutor said, yeah, we're going to chant the word sex 10 times, as loud as we can. So now it's not silly and we're all used to saying it. And we did. And then the teacher from the next room was running an exam at the time. He was like, I don't know what you're doing in here, but don't. Although realistically, that just made it even funnier. So, it worked. Oh, a lesson nut. I need one of those. For something. Walk? The first one. I think this is, hey, we rigged these things. Look at them. Look at this cool rigging. Okay. Anyways, we've got the Choco Mog materia. What does that do? It's red. It summons Choco Mog. That's not even the cool piece of Chocobo. There's like, I think there are 3 other versions of the Chocobo theme tune in this game on its own. Thinking of crossing the marshes? Why do you look like Tella? Probably be safer for you to get a Chocobo. That way, you can zip through the marshes with the Chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgard's Midgard's That's a serpent-like creature, it's over 30 feet tall. Detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. Then bam, it attacks. To avoid that, buy Chocobo. Me and Choco Billy's a Chocobo farm. To purchase a Chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the Chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. You know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to turn on 0 encounters. Just for now. Because I want to try something. We're going to save the game. Because this could go horrendously wrong. And I don't want it to. Alright, get over here, you big dumb nerd. Yeah! That wasn't what I wanted to try. I actually wanted to fight this thing. I can't believe I did that first time! Alright. What I want to try is you can get a pretty decent spell off this guy. Nothing to steal. You know what? That would make a lot of sense because then you could just farm whatever it was. Yep, there he is. Alright. Down he goes. Right. Phoenix down. Cloud is the one who needs to stay alive in order to do what I need to do. So, Midgard's has an ability called Beta, which it will use when it is at particularly low health. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get to see it, because it's too strong for me. But, hey, I guess if you can get Beta, then... Oh, is it going to do it? No, right? Because Beta is when you've killed it. Like, that's its parting shot. Hey, guess what? I'm going to cheat. It's not going to help me. Yeah, alright. I like the idea that this is a movie. And we just reached the end of the reel. I guess we'll have to come back there later and collect Beta then. Right, let's go do the thing the way that we're supposed to do the thing. And ignore that that is very obviously unloading on camera. Oof. Did the PS1 do that? I don't remember, honestly. Where did the Chocobos get that materia? Asks Empirical Woodland. I feel like they just inherently would have it. You know what I mean? Like, they just... They're Chocobos. What do you want? You want a Chocobo? Give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? We're all out of Chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones up there for someone else. You know, if you really want a Chocobo, you should just go out and catch one. You want to know how to catch a Chocobo? See those claw prints up there? Wild Chocobos appear in those areas. But if you don't have Chocobo lure, then they won't come out. Very cautious by nature. Chocobo lure? Chocobo lure is a type of material which attracts Chocobos. If you equip this, they'll come to you. But without it, they won't appear. Well then, should we get down to business? I'll sell you the Chocobo lure for 2,000 gil right now. Thanks. Wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. Oh, and how fast a Chocobo will finish eating depends on what type of greens you feed them. And I really want one of those, but that comes later. Nope, you're just a shop right now. Okay. Specifically listed as a vegetable shop. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a translation thing. Because if he sells greens, greens are like, you know, eat your greens, eat your vegetables. Bang a rap track by Childish Gambino. It samples aquatic ambience. Alright, there you go, Rickstress. This is one of the examples of the Chocobo theme tune. Right. Guy Sol Greens. Give to Chocobo. And the deal is, Chocobo is too busy eating that it won't notice us fighting around it. Ah, oh, heck, that's probably gonna scare it away. That's gonna scare it away. Fine. Right, we try again. Yes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go buy some more vegetables at speed, because I'm impatient. Quacka! Welcome on in. Hope we're doing okay. I continue to hope that things are not as hot and bothered as they have been lately where you are. Give Geisel Greens to Chocobo. Cast Fire on Mandragora. Cast Bolt on Burb. Cooled down a bit, tolerable, still warm, but you're off in your corner. And honestly, I can't say as I blame you. I hope your corner is okay. God damn it! But thank you for the 10 stream streak. I'm glad you see, you couldn't have stuck around for one more turn, could you, Chocobo? You should like to uninstall your eyes. Has something bad happened, or are you just in one of those positions where you're overworked? Bad is subjective. Well, you know me and you know us. If you wish to talk, you can. We're here for you. Right. You do that. You bolt. You attack. Thank you. How to ride a Chocobo. Press B to get off. Chocobos will escape whenever a player dismounts. Tots. So what happened when I ran across on foot, at least on my copy of the game? I got to this bit. Did Sephiroth do this? And then, the game wouldn't let me go into this door, like, at all. You spend many, many hours of your day standing at the register because that is disgusting. And I'm sorry that that has happened. And do you know what? We're having final clearance at my place as well. Everything is reduced down to, like, Nana's prices. I'll bet you the customers were like, and I want it even cheaper than that. I'm going to be exceptionally rude to the young lady who's helping me out. That thing is called castanets. I forgot that. So I can't make gnocchi. I don't know how. But it's the sort of thing that I would happily learn and show it off. And be like, alright, I said that I would, and I made it. Here you go. But you would have to come and get it, or I would have to deliver it. And by the time I did that, it might be kind of furry, and we don't really want that. What the hell? Okay, well, how about round 2? How about round 2? Legitimately, it's the sort of thing that I would look up and learn how to make. I'm very much into learning how to do things outside of my community, so to speak. So, like, Hamantashen is a good example. There is a Jewish festival called Purim, and one of the things that you do to celebrate Purim is you make these little triangular cookies filled with usually apricot jam, or just jam in general, called Hamantashen. And I said to my Jewish friend, like, hey, is it offensive if I make these? Because I want to make them. And they threatened me if I didn't make them. So, I have good friends. That's really sad. Like, I get it. It's how the world is. But I always feel sad about that sort of thing. Like, whenever my dad talks about his grandma, never met her. She sounds like we get along very, very well. She was like a savant when it came to cooking. And, like, okay. Cool. Then we would. Nice. Rextrus, was that a clue or a hint? Maybe I'll look it up anyway. Just a second. Who are you? Do you know who I am? You're the Turks, right? Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do. Kidnapping, right? To put it negatively, you could say that. Actually, yeah, to be fair, if Rextrus doesn't like pesto, I don't like it in huge quantities. But hey, sure, Quaka, it's on. We'll go and visit. Definitely not this Sunday. But you know, I'd be down. We travel, we go, we say hello. Sir! It's alright, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it. Then explain, Elena. I'm the newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reyna, we're short-handed. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed. And to try to stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute, it's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Elena, you talk too much. I forget how the piece of music goes for the "You Talk Too Much" segment, but there it is. Mr. Stang! No need to tell them about our orders. Sorry, Thang. I thought I gave you your orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right! Very well. Rude and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading for Junon Harbor. Elena, you don't seem to understand. Oh! I'm sorry. Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir! Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show you his affection for you all with a new weapon. Well, it's still something. Gnocchi is still something that I'm gonna look up, and we'll see how it goes. Where's Eris? Is she with you? Eris isn't with us. She's with the others. Ah, then give her my regards. Empirical, remind me, is this the game that kind of elaborates on why Seng likes Eris, or is that like Crisis Core or something that I didn't play? Oh my god! I'm gonna go and do the thing! I'm gonna go do the thing, everybody. That's Crisis Core? Alright. You care for your first reaction on Sephiroth when you saw him on the surface. Quagga, of course! I am always interested to hear people's thoughts and reactions on such things. And again, you need to be winding down after work. So if we can just be like, hey, I fangirled pretty hard, then yeah, let's go. I'm happy to hear it. Oh, I love these guys. Look at them. They're so doofy. Yeah. I'll tell you what I do need to do, actually. I need to go over there and speak to somebody at that building over there. It looks like a 13-year-old boy's first edgy vampire bad boy OC. Did your opinion of Sephiroth change having seen him in the game? Because I can see it. Also, without wishing to spoil, which I appreciate carries the same sort of weight of no, I'm not racist, but without wishing to spoil, Quagga, do you know how right you are with that sentence? Aha! Alright then. Dang. I remember that those flying bird things have something really cool to steal, but also I just KO'd it. Oh well. I mean, that's fair as well. I've seen a lot of games where I kind of get into it, but I'm not into it. Detective Heartache was recently playing Volcano Princess. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. It's kind of a Princess Maker clone, and like, yeah, I'm into what the game is, but I'm not gonna go look up the lore. We've been fighting the Shinra on this battlefield for a long time. We've still settled in with a long war with them. Could you spare some time and help us fight them? We don't want to sound pushy, so if you're busy with something, why don't you finish that first? We'll help you. Oh, really? Well, then go up and they'll fill you in on the details. That is literally Vincent. Like, genuinely, that's Vincent's character. He's the best character. The reason we come here is because there is a free bed. Somewhere. House sleep. Game, let's sleep. House sleep. Something? Don't feel that anyone would climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow. Any minute now, this will be a battlefield against the Shinra. Better get down before you get involved. You mean Shinra? Shinra? What are those jackasses doing here? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? You know what's at the top of this mountain? Well, something's up there. Come on, let's get it together. The reactor and the condor. I can see you're very perceptive. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. Seems the Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of their reactor. Damn, that's one big bird. But why are they trying to get rid of it with weapons? What's so wrong with having a condor on top of the reactor? Seems there's some type of special material in the reactor above us. And because the condor came, Shinra rushed the troops here. The military wants to get the condor and all the villages off of this mountain. Condor is now warming its egg, which hatches only once every few years. We would like to be able to protect the condor from being harmed. New lives. I'll do it. I'll protect it from Shinra. Condor's egg is a real work in nature. We've got to protect the life of this planet. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we have hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us bring a contribution, or by fighting alongside one of us. What do you think? You want to join us in our fight? Oh, what's there to think about? We gotta do it. Cloud? Alright. Cloud, thanks. Hey, we'll come to the rescue. Later. You can do this many, many times throughout the game. I don't want to. Well, no, Quagga, the character who is a 13-year-old vampire OC, literally, that's Vincent. He's... There we go. Say, let's rest, okay? Man's like a 400-year-old vampire. He's so cool. I used to have a little back dangler of Vincent. when I was in college, and then somebody stole it. I was so upset. Okay, alright, come on. Come on. Also, unpopular opinion, you enjoyed Fort Condor. I'd say that is an unpopular opinion, Empirical. Like, most people I know who have played this game went, nah, do it on disc 3 when you get the thing. I'm not gonna do it now. Shinra can wait. Quagga, that's pretty cute. Sprigatito is good Pokemon. You jerk! Cast a cool spell on me. Chocobo gambling when? We didn't get to the Chocobos yet. Although, I am fully prepared to hang out and do Chocobo gambling if people want to do Chocobo gambling. Tell me, how does it feel? Just a group of 5 of these lads hanging out, acting the bollocks, and then ordnance! Yes. Alright, what I'm going to do, I am going to... where is it? This one? I'm going to switch you out for this one. Am I hearing we're getting a golden Chocobo? I never had any issue getting a golden Chocobo. Because I had a guide, and the guide told me exactly how to do it. And the difficult part became the RNG agreeing with me. Nice. So there's 2 things that I would like to find in this forest. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for sliding on in. Thank you very much for a lurk. We appreciate lurking just as much as we appreciate the viewing. That's right. I sure am. That's exactly what I'm doing. And I was in the middle of explaining it too. There's 2 things that I would like to find in this forest. The first one is formula. And the other thing is this thing. Mystery Ninja. So, the design that I heard, and I mentioned this previously, originally this character was going to have more of a red aesthetic, not a green one, and she was going to be an ex-soldier bounty hunter, specifically hunting Cloud, and depending on which version of her wanted poster you found, well, that's the version of her you would find. I think her theme tune is great. It has lyrics. I don't know what they are. Alright. Man, I can't believe I lost. Oh, you spiky-headed jerk. One more time. Let's go one more time. Not interested. Oh, thinking of running away? Saying fight. Fight, I said! Come on, what's the matter? You're pretty scared of me, huh? Oh, I'm petrified. This is what I thought. What do you expect with my skills? Good luck to you guys, too. If you feel up to it, we can go another round. Later! I'm gonna leave. I mean it. Hey, wait a second. What is it? You still have something for me? So, is that it? I knew you wanted my help because I'm so good. You want me to go with you? That's right. Yeah, thought so. Put me in a spot. What should I do? If you want me that bad, I can't refuse. Alright, I'll go with you. Let's hurry on. Hey! I haven't even told you my name. Empirical, did you have a I'm pretty sure you did have a suggestion for Mysterious Ninja's name, right? So I took the correct route through that game. A stream friend of mine, Grits, played this for the first time, and they didn't know. So they were like, okay, we found the boss, we beat the secret boss, I'm gonna go save my game. At which point she runs away when your back is turned. If you answer any of those little choices incorrectly, psych! And then she runs away. If you ask what her name is, I think it cuts to this screen, and then she just runs away because you're looking at the naming screen. I'm Yuffie, good to meet ya! Yes, I planned. Now all I'll have to do is a little of this and a little of that. Hey, wait up! Wait for me! Excuse you a second. I'm gonna put the cool new secret party member in my team. Hell yeah, let's go. Throw! Of course you have throw. All fire. Sense, ice, and yeah, sure, Chocomuck. Why not? You know, Waka Waka? That's pretty awesome. I very much like that you're nearly done with the retail. It'll be like just, yep, just walking out of prison, honestly. Like I ain't going back. Real question, do I farm levels in Juno with the alarm? No. I don't do the trick with the boat in Final Fantasy VI. I don't do the alarm levels. I just play on. Ooh, amazing. Right, let us... which button is this again? That button? No, that button. Hell yeah. Alright, let's remove you. And you. You can have enemy skill. And you can have heal. And then you, limit level 2. So, because Cloud used Braver a lot, he learned Cross Slash. Because he beat a bunch of enemies having learned Cross Slash, he's learned Blade Beam. Blade Beam now has to be used 10? Blade Beam has to be used a bunch of times, and then he'll learn whatever the level 2.2 limit is. And so it will go on. I should have healed Tifa! Actually, this is fine. No, Empirical, it's not that. I just really want to steal something cool from the Formula enemy. It's, you know how we got a really good weapon for Eris, like, immediately? And I think I skipped 2 levels with Cloud as well, because I have Hard Edge. You can do that with Formula. They have something that's cool that Yuffie can use. Grease Lightning! You know what I should have done? I should have put Steel on the Ninja. I feel like that would make a lot more sense. $240, weak against wind. Well, good luck with that. I don't even know what wind magic exists in this game. I'm pretty sure there are enemies that cast, like, Arrow and maybe Aurora? But also... actually, yeah, you know what? Let's steal from this one instead. So, like, you've mentioned this, Empirical, that they've added just boatloads of content. And the stuff that I have seen, hey, that sounds really cool. You know what else would be really cool? Would be if I could steal a weapon off this dude. And then we'll go to Juno, and then we will have surpassed where Empirical is in his video games. How's that? Definitely should have put that on the Ninja. Hey! Alright, there you go. It's a boomerang. A boom. A rang. Nice. You can have that. Todd, the answer is Vincent. Vincent is a teenage version of me. Looked at this edgelord vampire shapeshifter man and just like, he is the coolest character in the world. He is so dark and edgy. And then adult me is like, damn, child me, you knew what was up. Vincent's the best. And I like his theme tune as well, just the sad plucking of the guitar. What happened to this town? It's so run down. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna save my game. Because I got a steal, and I got a new character. Quagga. Yeah, so my nan was pretty good at video games. Kind of. She was a Chun-Li main, I can tell you that much. Because she fostered a lot of kids and teens, she had to know what's the cool thing that's going on right now. And that's why that's why she had an idea of like what Pokemon was beyond, oh, you children's and your hula hoops and your Pac-Man video, you know. Her favorite was Psyduck because she knew what it was and what it could do. She was a Chun-Li main. She could find the top secret area in Super Mario World. My dad was pretty cool at video games, and I really liked that. I'm thinking of someplace elsewhere in the game. And I see Mario Kart, that was more me and my dad's thing. Where... how do I want to do this? And then... like that. Yes? Yes. Mario Kart was my dad's thing because when we were babysitting, we had Double Dash when we were younger. And the easiest way to do that is to give a controller to the kid, plug it in if they're old enough to know what it is, and be like, alright, I'm navigating, you take the weapons, let's go, tiny child. My name is Priscilla. Now you say it. Oh, who are you guys? You members of Shinra Incorporated? No. Stay calm. That's how it is. I don't believe you. Get out of here. Great. Whoa! God! Oh, be careful, Mr. Dolphin! Hey, hold on, we're coming! I don't think I can reach you from down here, can I? Nope. Tifa can. Let's just launch at it. I'll hit its feet. I wouldn't know how to answer the question if I was a worm, would you love me? Like, what kind of question is that? Like, I know the joke, the things overly attached to girlfriends, passive boyfriends, but like, I don't know, yes? You know what I'd love? A sandwich. Oh, that doesn't heal. I thought that was like Pyramid when you fought Reno. Well then. Big wave. I do that when it's time to sign off on my stream. Bye. This is bad. You don't think she's dead, do you? Priscilla! Yeah, Empirical tried to win Worms by making me not want to, But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's just a worm. Called... Ceci n'est pas une stress. Right? He's... Baseball bat. Nope, she's not breathing. Okay, help her. Young man, do CPR. Mouth to mouth? Cloud, what are you gonna do? But she's just a girl. Do it, Cloud! What, you don't know how? Come over here, I'll show you. Yes, I gotta do it. Just take a deep breath, hold it in, and then breathe into her. Hurry up and do it. There was one called Mudeng as well. And like, sure, I guess. Well, yeah, Ceci n'est pas une pipe is about linguistics. It's not a pipe, it is a picture of a pipe. But, like I say, this is not Rixtrus. It is a picture of Rixtrus. I never quite got what the point was here. Just like I keep doing the thing until Priscilla wakes up, I suppose. Actually, it's not possible to fail this one. There is a very similar, not similar at all. There's a bit in Final Fantasy VI you have to save a character by going fishing, and it's possible to just kill them outright. Hydrate? Thank you, Quokka. I think I shall. I recently finished reading the third Moist von Lipwig book in the Discworld series. I didn't like it as much as the first two. Hey, Priscilla, are you alright? I must be dreaming. I thought I went to heaven, brother. Yeah, Baywatch, put that up on the board. Raising Steam is a very, very talky book. And I says to Rixers, like, yes, it's a very political book. It's about establishing a steam railroad across the entirety of the Discworld, essentially. And there's a lot of politicking going on. Moist has to, like, smooth talk and swindle people, but like it goes, And goes and goes and goes, and paragraphs and words and words and paragraphs. I heard what happened. You've done so much for Priscilla. Well, Rextress. I have two. Lafel, right? You all must be tired. If you want to get some rest, stay here. Oh, there you go. Quagga. You've fallen into our trap. You have as many spoons as you like from the CPC gamer community. Get some rest? Yeah, let's rest. That reminds me. You again? Who are you? That's what this piece of music is called. You'll find out soon. But more importantly, 5 years ago. 5 years ago? Nibelheim? When you went to Mount Nibel, Tifa was your guide, right? Yeah. Surprised me. But where was Tifa other than that? I don't know. It was great for you two to see each other again. You're right. Why couldn't you see each other alone? I don't know. I can't remember clearly. Why don't you try asking Tifa? Yeah. Then get up. I need to oil this chair, my god. Hey, wake up! Wake up, Cloud! Tifa, when Sephiroth and I went to Nibelheim, where were you? We saw each other, right? The other time. No, it was 5 years ago. I don't remember. But something seems strange outside. Cloud, come quick. This piece of music shows up in Final Fantasy IX. Where, right at the very start, when Tantalus crash lands in the forest, they're like, how will we raise our spirits? Some music! And then this is what the band plays. Does this have something to do with the Shinra? It says loud music. It's giving me a headache. Seems like something's going on up there. Are you alright now? Thanks for helping. I'm sorry, I mistook you for one of those Shinra ink. That's alright. I'll give you something special. It's an amulet. Take good care of it, okay? What's that music? It sure sounds lively. You know what it was, Empirical? In my head, I mixed up the fight. I thought that that was the Leviathan materia because in my head I was connecting it with the giant mutant serpent fish. Spoilers, Leviathan's in this game. We're gonna go get it. I heard they're rehearsing the reception for the new Shinra president. Rufus. Oh, I gotta pay my respects. Grandpa and Grandma told me this beach was beautiful when they were small. But after the Shinra built that city above, the sun stopped shining here and the water got polluted. I was raised on a story and I hate Shinra so much I could die. You think Rufus is thinking about crossing the ocean from here too? What? Does that mean Sephiroth already crossed the ocean? Cloud, didn't you finish Rufus off? Oh, we gotta get to the town up there. Maybe we could climb the tower. No, no, no. There's high voltage current running underneath the tower. Don't want to near it. It's dangerous. But you might be able to if Mr. Dolphin helps you. Follow me. High voltage tower? Guess this means Cloud will have to do it. Yeah, better leave it to Cloud. We're counting on you, Cloud. Hey, wait a second. Wait a minute. Now ain't that something? I've never seen no dolphin jump like that. Pretty cool, huh? When I blow this whistle, Mr. Dolphin jumps for me. Here, this is for you, Cloud. Gift? What am I supposed to do with it? Just go into the water, blow this whistle, and Mr. Dolphin will jump you to the top of the pole. Jump to the top of the pole? See that rod sticking out at the top? If you jump just right, you can climb to the top of the town. Good luck, Cloud. If you make it, we'll follow you. Oh, hold the PHS for you. It'll break if it gets wet. You want to jump with Mr. Dolphin? Okay. By the way, we have missed 3 Fort Condor battles at this point. The game really wants you to go to Fort Condor and do the thing. Mr. Dolphin! Please! This is not the bit that I had forgotten about doing. I had forgotten about doing this bit. What an annoying bit. For me, it's always the button in the macro reactor and jumping onto that swinging pole in the trash wall. Also, wait, no. It stands to reason that Cloud should have to do this because he's currently wearing a soldier uniform. Right? Man just needs to find a helmet and sneak in. The president! He's here! He's here! You! Still just like that! Come here! Today's the big day when we welcome President Rufus! Hurry up and change! Shinra uniform. Brings back memories. Quit yapping! Hurry up! So proud when I first put it on. I don't know when it was. I can't stand wearing this anymore. Quaka, play that zoo. As I say, we're here for decompression, so yeah. Hopefully we can help with this. Whoa, you look good in it. Remember the greeting procedure, right? Look on your face says you forgot. Alright, I'll show you again. Do just like I do. Commander, we'll hug too. This is how we do it. We'll sing too. Alright, show 'em. Now march. This is the welcoming march. And I'll sing along with you. Quietly. Ah! Hey, come on now. I wonder if these actually fit in Japanese, because these lyrics do not fit in English. I'm going to say it's all clear, but it really isn't. Get ready to have somebody yell at me. Oh, actually, so, in the DS version of Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm, Rufus's Welcoming Parade was one of the DLC tracks. And it had a mechanic that no other track in the game did. And it's incredibly appropriate. I'll show you. Why would Shinra build that? Why would that airship need a runway when it's a vertical takeoff device? Oh no, no one's here! Late? Hey, Rookie, it's your fault for running around like that! Alright, Shulker, good idea. Get over here! Alright, you first. I'll go first. Now, you watch close and do as I do, Rookie. You sneak into the back of the line when you see an opening. Now listen up. This parade's going to be broadcast live on Shinra TV around the world. If you look bad, the whole Junon Army looks bad. Remember that? Don't screw up. Okay, jump in when I give you the sign. You're sneaking from the back. Don't mess up the row. And, no matter what you do, don't try to go in from the front. Alright, start marching. So, if you play this track on the DS version of Theater Rhythm, what happens is there's a little counter in the bottom right which just fluctuates. The number fluctuates up and down at random and doesn't do anything, much like in here. What the hell was that soldier doing? I don't know. Are the points up? Or so. Really? I want somebody to send that soldier an expensive gift. Whoa! Alright! Good, we made it. Oh, President Rufus. Okay, line up and shut up. Don't make a move. That, genuinely, that's the first time I've ever done that beyond the absolute lowest grade. What normally happens is, I do so badly, the guy's like, send that man a bomb! And you get a grenade. 6 ethers, alright. How's the job? What happened to the airship? The long-range airship is still being prepared! It should be ready in about 3 more days! Even the Air Force is Yomiko? Stop that stupid horse laugh. Things are different than when Father was in charge. Yeah. Is the ship ready? Yes, sir. We'll get it ready quickly. I don't remember him coming over and just punching me. Alright then. What a disaster. I think I was really irritated. Man in black cape's been roaming the city, but we can't find him. Man in a black cape. He showed up 2 or 3 days ago and killed a few of our soldiers. Disappeared right around after that. There's a rumor going around that it was Sephiroth. Attention! Dismissed! Hey, you! You messing with the army? What if I am? Oh, you're too lazy. No break for you. Get over here. This is the military, soldier. Orders for today are to send off President Rufus at the dock. I'll keep drilling you until it's time. I'll help, sir. Me too, sir. Alright, line up in order and show me your final pose. Today's command is formation. Remember it. Ready? Do you know military send-off? Begin! Oh no! Do you know what? This is fine. I did alright with this with when I did Final Fantasy IX. I don't know what my buttons are. I've got it, but I'm not gonna get it right. Oh no. Commander, what's up, Commander? What's today's special pose? Oh, I haven't decided yet. Alright, rookie, I'll let you decide. Show me your best move. Let's see, my best move is... Whoa, awesome! Alright, we should go with that as our special. Practice it. Yes, sir. Well then, meet at the dock. Don't be late. And John, dismissed. Aha, thank goodness for that. I'm going to save, because I'm a little proud of myself that I didn't get the worst tier in Rufus's welcoming ceremony. I always get the worst. Oh, that's great. Come on, forget about your job. Step right up. Welcome. I was just starting to get worried. See, sales are pretty bad today. Ooh. Ooh. Do I want seal? Which one is seal? Seal is... I want to say that one is silence and sleep. Either way... Yeah, there you go, there you go. Now I have it. And enough for some change. Is this the bit with the guy in it? I think this is the bit with the guy in it. Hey, how could they do that? Nobody woke me up. I feel kind of awkward having to just start. Yes, yes it is. You received one of 35 soldiers that are in this game, and if you find all 35 soldiers that are in this game, then you get the extra character called Soldier. Or the internet in 1999, it's a 1/35th scale soldier. It's like a little action figure. Well, yeah, I own a revive now because I just bought it. Seal is sleep and silence. Well, heck. Other skills I will not use. Oh, a soldier. Welcome. Alright, on we go. Alright, it's time. Kid hut! Sloth, how many games have we played where the best magic is this gun I found? Here's another one. President Rufus has now arrived. This is it. Geno military reception. Do it right. Do it with enthusiasm. Ready? No. Stop having me just spin around in circles, please. I've got stuff to do. I haven't. I've got to impress President Shinra. This one gets you something. I forget what it is. I also know that if it has to end like facing the President Shinra. So I guess we're just gonna keep doing this until the President is rightly impressed with us. Alright, now finish strong! Special! Well done. Keep up the good work for Shinra Incorporated. No, Empirical, that's the... Maybe you get one here as well. There's a special bonus for you! Token of the President's kindness. Don't forget it. Yeah, no, so the one that I remember is that you get the grenade if you fail the march, because the ratings bomb, and now so will you. Once word gets out that Sephiroth's here, Cloud and his friends will show up too. We'll crush them as soon as we find them. You can't have them get in our way. Leave it to me, sir. Yeah. Thought I told you to stop that stupid laugh. Yes, I do. Force Stealer as a weapon for Cloud. Amazing. Yeah. Alright, dismissed. That was close. Heidegg has been really edgy lately. Because Hojo disappeared, leaving me a letter of resignation. Heidegg has been forced to take over that investigation too. Hey, I thought you were dismissed. Got some cleaning up to do. Hurry! We'll cross the ocean to the new continent, even if we are wearing Shinra uniforms. You know what? Thinking on, the Shinra military seems to function very similar to the Galbadian military from Final Fantasy VIII. Specifically, they wear the same uniforms even, right? The blue uniform has the same, like, the 3-point Splinter Cell helmet. Double! And they are very much, and both militaries are very much, alright, you stepped on a line, no pay for a month. Ugh, this is why I hate ships. Hey Cloud, you have any tranquilizers? Thanks. Gross, this is bitter. Where are the others? I don't know, are they hiding around here? Should I know? Oh, it's me, Eris. Hey Cloud, did you see the airship at Juno? I heard it was big, but I didn't expect it to be that big. Really something. Hey, you think I could get on it? I'll take you someday. Keep hoping. Wow, I'm really looking forward to it. I have high hopes of Eris. She'll be fine. She's definitely making it to the end of this game. Best character for always and forever. No? There we go. Yes, sir. Everything quiet, sir. You know what? I really hate this uniform. Uniforms, soldiers, war. Hate them all. Take away all the things and people you love. Wish they all disappear, right, Cloud? Yeah. You're right. Oh, I'm correct with the ratings. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. I'll continue my watch, sir. This piece of music is called It's Hard to Stand on Two Legs, isn't it? Because this soldier right here, it's me, Nanaki. I'm a little woozy, but I shouldn't get caught. Humans only look at appearances anyway. Anyway, you look at it, I'd say I make a fine human being. Yeah, I remember that, you get a grenade if you tank the ratings, because that's all I have ever done on Rufus's March. The game just says, go! And I just, sure? Sure. No, I can't go that way. If you go that way, it moves things out the way. Am I missing something? I mean, I'm definitely missing something. Hey, has anybody seen a huge angry tank gun for an arm? Yeah, what's wrong, kid? You got no pep. Seems gotta have oomph. Something's missing. Hey, what do you mean missing? There is materia down there, but the sailor named Yuffie will not let me get to it, so I don't know. It's a green materia as well, so I don't know what it's gonna be. Hey, Claude, did you see Barrett? I hope he's not doing anything stupid. Oh, there you go. I'll bet you that will remove that sleeping soldier so I can get past him and do the thing that I remember Barrett doing. Yeah, see, there he is. Look, Cloud, it's Rufus, Heidegger. Oh, it is close, but we can't do a thing to him. Can't he going off laughing like that? Because of him, Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. Ugh. God, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to settle things here and now. Emergency alert. Reports of a stowaway found. Those not on detail search the ship. Report when found. I repeat. Stowaway sighted on board. Those not on detail search the ship. Report when found. Damn, did they find us? I don't think it does. Did they find Tifa and the others? Get off your spiky butt and let's go, Cloud. Okay. Everyone alright? Huh? Everyone's here, right? Hey, wait. You don't think that suspicious stowaway is Sephiroth? Really? Well, how the hell am I supposed to know? Let's find out. It's the most logical thing to do. Then, who's going to go? Not me. I don't even like Sephiroth anyway. Besides... who am I going to take? I think... I'm going to take... Nanaki, because we didn't see him. And... Barrett. Yes. Sephiroth. Alright, let's go. But first... Your Steam Deck is being a little butt after the last hardware update. Well, hey, sometimes, you know, little butts are fine. It won't connect to the internet. Like, at all? That's its one job. That's how it got the update in the first place. Have I just done myself a mischief? I want my materia back off the other guys. How do I get that back? I don't think I can. Wasn't trying before, but at least you got it to try now. Well... like that. Okay. Trying is a step up. Isn't there supposed to be an option to sort this? I never remember what the option is to sort this. Regardless, steel is what you need. All restore, because someone is going to need to do that. No. That is steel. That is all. That's the all that we want. Okay. You fixed it. You're a genius. Tell me something we don't know. Because, we did. Thanks. Ice. Sure, let's try that. Cover, throw, sense, Shiva, revive, heal, lightning, long range. We don't need enemy skill, but I'm going to take enemy skill. Okay. I thought I had completely ruined everything and I couldn't put any materia on the dudes. But I can, and we're good. I think I'm going to stop there. Because I think the next sequence is slightly longer than 20 minutes. There you go. Paranoid Parrot. Every single time. Save the game again. And much like before, the tension has disappeared because of the game panic. How are we doing, everybody? Empirical, thank you very much for giving me that nod to go and grab some bits and pieces about the hint tip line thingy. I'm gonna go do that. Thank you very much, Zach, for rating him. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much, Quagga, for coming in and getting your spoons. We are here and available for handing out spoons. You know what we're gonna do? Zarkrai is streaming. So we haven't seen Zarkrai stream for a while, so let's go say hello to him. Tomorrow, slightly later, we're going to... Oh, did I make old man noises? Oh. It's like when you stand up and you have to go... Like one of those. I don't like it. Come back tomorrow slightly later than today. We're going to play a little bit of Axiom Verge 2. And until next time, goodbye.